Hey Guard family, it's Elisa. It is seed planting day. Finally, I've finally got a lot of personal stuff I had to take care of out of the way, and with this being a long weekend, it's kind of perfect for me to be able to get out here and do some much necessary cleanup and planting my fall garden. I will give you some updates on it. I don't know if you can see back there. I got some more beds, and once I actually kind of get some work done, I'll bring you back in and let you see the progress. All right, back with you in a minute. Okay, guys, I am back. The fall planting is done. Thank you, God. It is hot today. I'm melting. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick shot of the last of the sweet peppers that I picked before I pulled them. There's some hots in there as well, but my banana peppers turned a really nice orange and red, so they're going to be nice and sweet. And I got some lunchbox in there, kind of vanilla, I think that's how it's pronounced. Anyway, a cayenne over there, a couple of jalapenos, some turn red. I cannot taste those, which would be yummy. Anyway, these are the ones I kind of picked off before I pulled those plants out so I can make room for my lettuce. But let me go ahead and give you a tour of my new setup here. Like I said, I added some more beds in the center and turned my other ones to the outside. I also took a play out of 7 pot peppers. I think that's the name of his site. What he tends to do, he just names numbers his zones for where everything is, so he doesn't actually have to rely on stakes and things like that. He keeps a spreadsheet, and I'm kind of techie geeky. Matter of fact, that's how I make my living. I'm doing spreadsheets and things like that. So I came up with the same sort of idea and just kind of numbered. I'm tired, y'all, forgive me. I numbered the square foot within each bed, and then on my spreadsheet I actually have what's in those square feet, so I don't lose them anymore. Over here is where my beans are going to be. Those are the beans that I tested, that I showed in my other video, in the back, and then just straight up plants in there. I have a mint plant that was dying on the side, and I was decided to go ahead and stick that in the bed. That's going to be a bug deterrent, as well as trying to see if I can get the plant to come back. Mint's pretty resilient, so we'll see what happens with that. What did I say? Oh yeah, those are the pinto beans. Those are the red beans that I started, and then the rest of the beans are planted direct sown. And around the mint I have some green beans. Now I'm the only one that eats them, so I didn't have to plant that many, but just around the circumference of the mint is where I have those. Over here is all of my different lettuces. I have some hopefully will be my lettuces. I have some romaine and some loose leaf and things like that. Not a lot of head lettuce. It's going to be more of a cut and come back type of a bed in here, so that's where those are. My sweet potatoes are still doing really good over there. I didn't want to touch the corn just in case of disturbing anything, so I just left that to go. But the sweet potatoes are looking really good. I cannot wait until October to see what we get in there. Over to the center beds, the ones in the back are going to be my bigger greens, so my collard greens and my kale. It's back there. In that pot there is wormwood or wormweed or something like that. It's supposed to be a really good bug repellent for leafy type of vegetables, so I got that growing in there. Another bed of collards and kale. As a matter of fact, the collards that I planted are the seeds that I got from my friend Dan over at Home in the Sticks, so fingers crossed we'll get some collards out of that. Let's see, I moved my basil from the other bed I had them in and moved them over here, so they look a little weird and sad right now, but they'll pick back up once they get used to their new home. They're annuals anyway, so once it gets cold, they'll die back, but I figured I'd keep them going as long as I can. Here are my cabbage starts. Like I said, I just planted them, so they're a little bit wonky, but they'll pick back up once they get the water to the roots and all that. I think inside here as a filler, I think I have purslane as a fill-in. Oh, no. I have corn salad. I think it's what it's called. It's another leafy green, low grower, just to fill up some space in between. Some more cabbage here, and I have the purslane in here as a filler. And in here I have some borage, another insect deterrent. Also, the flowers will help lure in pollinators as well. Not that we need them right now because of the leafy vegetables, but you know, next season, because I think these are perennials. When they come back, they'll be ready for the bees. In this bed here, number 22, I have my turnip, rutabaga, and beets. I'm the only one that eats them, so I don't plant a lot, but you know, we should be able to get some turnip greens. Excuse me, I don't eat turnip greens. Why I keep saying that? I'm sorry. Beet greens, some beet root that I'm going to pickle, and then my rutabaga that I usually have for the holiday season. So that's that. This is my mustard bed. I do have some mustard seeds in there. I don't know if you remember or if you've seen the video that I had with my dad and I showed him a volunteer. Well, this is what she looks like now. She's gotten pretty big and pretty healthy, right? I did find some more volunteers in a different pot that I transplanted. Look a little sorry now, but they've been watered in really well, and see if they make a comeback and can look as big as their big sister, as good as their big sister. As you can see, I've already had to spray it down early. So these plants with these leaves with the holes in them are the ones I caught early, and I used that Captain Jack's Dead Spray. Man, that stuff is the truth. Sprayed it down really, really good. They were gone within a day, and as you can see, the leaves are beautiful, beautiful, and the new leaves in here, bug-free. Over on this side, I'm going to get into the shadow, so bear with me on here. I got some red cabbage and some spinach over here, red cabbage and spinach over there, and filler of carrots in here around another mint plant that we're trying to revive if we can. Over here, 2 heads of red cabbage. I think I got some lettuce around this mint plant. That's a strawberry mint plant we're going to try to save. And two more red cabbages now. I'm not holding my breath on the red cabbage because they were kind of sorry when I bought them, but they're in a nice new bed, fresh soil, and should be starting to feed, so hopefully they'll perk up. Actually, some of them are looking a little better since I put them in the soil, so yep, I think we're good here. And then over here, these are still my hot peppers that are still producing, so I did not yank those yet. Like I said, there's my cayenne pepper, cayenne, and this mystery pepper actually turned out to be a bell, and some of those are starting to come in. My chili peppers, my Thai chili peppers, man, these suckers are hot, but they're good. And I think this is some kind of habanero, but I can't remember which one. And that kind of proves my point of with using the sticks now, because now I'll be able to go to my spreadsheet and remember what's what without having to try to search for the sticks, which actually look like this, blank, because the rain washed it away. So there we go. In the blank area here where I moved back the straw is butternut squash. So we're going to let that grow here and up the wall, and I put a trellis in here to help with that. By that time, I think the peppers will be done, and it'll give them some more room to grow. My mystery pepper that was in this pot over here looks like some kind of hot pepper of some sort. I don't know what it is, but if anybody has any idea, I'm starting to get some fruit and plenty of flowers on it. I just don't know what it is. But that's why it's called mystery. Anyway, so that's it, guys. Like I said, I wanted to show you my new marking plan, and what I got going for the fall and where it starts now. Of course, we're going to take you along on the journey as it gets more settled and ready to show itself as far as the seedlings are concerned. Depending on how hot it is, I may have to go ahead and put the sunshade up again. But the days have been hot, but not as hot for as long. The days are been averaging between upper 60s to upper 90s, so nice range of weather. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm babbling now because I'm tired. So I'm going to sign off before you guys get tired of me, and I will talk with you all later. Peace and blessings. Love you, fam.